Halt! Who goes there? It is most unwise to enter a throne room unannounced, even less to do so in the shadows. Moving so quietly, even my guards didn't notice you. So, who are you? You, the new advisor I sent for. I find that hard to believe. You move more like an assassin than someone supposed to offer wisdom. Do you perhaps have some form of identification? If not, I will be forced to have my guards drag you to the dungeons, a task they seem most eager to perform. Ah, documentation. I see. Yes, these appear to be in order. They refer to your royal status. Not only that, but they come attached with the letter I sent you, requesting your assignment to this position. Very well, I am glad we could clear this up. But I do wish you had taken a more standard form of entry. Most unwise for someone supposed to be the opposite. But my parents spoke quite fondly of you. I do believe this is our first meeting, is it not? It's the first I can remember at least. Though, please don't take that as an insult. I have met a lot of people in my time. It is difficult to remember a lot of faces, and something I am going to have to work on, now given my royal status. Ah, yes, we haven't announced the details yet. I will explain them to you in time. For now, would you perhaps like something to eat? No doubt you have traveled very far, and that sneaking about you were doing seemed to take a lot of effort. Why, with a simple command, I can have the finest food in the kingdom brought your way. What would you desire? Very well, I will have it brought right away. Guards, one of you please bring our friend here what they asked for, as well as a chair to sit on. Come to think of it, really, my first degree, I think, will be having more chairs placed in this throne room. I have no idea how people are expected to stay standing for so long. But enough of that. No doubt you have questions, my friend. My letter to you was rather vague, wasn't it? Other than merely requesting your arrival as the new royal advisor to the throne, and you deserve an explanation. In truth, it wasn't my idea to bring you aboard for this position. I didn't know who to choose, being perfectly frank. But it was one of the last wishes of my mother and father, and I sought to honor them by doing so. Ah yes, last wishes. They're dead, you see, both from an assassin's blade tipped with poison. I believe the type used was called the painful mercy. Painful in that it caused excruciating pain in those it inflicted upon. A mercy I was at least able to say farewell to them before they passed, though, having heard their screams, I do wonder if perhaps an instant death would have been better. Whoever ordered their deaths hated them very much. Naturally, I, their daughter, was next in line for the throne, and despite the lessons they both taught me, trying to prepare me for the responsibility of such a role, I know I'm not ready. It seems much of the castle staff knows the same. As soon as the crown's former advisor learned of the fate of my parents, they quit, along with several other prominent positions. It's been a nightmare trying to keep everything in order, and to make matters worse, the kingdom isn't even aware my parents are dead yet. Things will only get worse once that happens. I know that for certain. You see, I was rather rash in my younger years. It's garnered me a not entirely unearned reputation as a troublemaker, and the people hate a troublemaker. I have grown out of it, even before my parents' murder. But such titles, you see, seem to stick to one's back as firm as their shadows. Almost impossible to escape. I am doing my best to change, trying to make them see I am better than who I was. But it's difficult, my friend, most difficult. Actually, I was wondering if... Ah, ignore that for a second. Your chair and food have arrived. Sit down, won't you? Sit down and join me. Now, you don't have to speak while eating. You enjoy your meal. I will just speak in your ear and tell you my thoughts and plans and such. I've been thinking of ways to increase the public's confidence in me. The first one, I think, would be through a public address. I will tell the people precisely what happened, in public. Tell them the details of my mother and father, what happened with the assassin, and what will be happening in the wake of their deaths. Oh, yes, I forgot to mention that detail, didn't I? My apologies. You see, the assassin came into our private quarters in the evening, caught all of us completely by surprise, even the guards. Especially the guards, since they slew 3 of them. I think they're so used to noticing things that when they don't hear someone's footsteps, it surprises them even more than it would a normal person. Anyway, all it took was 2 quick slashes across my mother and father's chest to take them out, and they were trying to protect one another, so it wasn't even that difficult really. My parents collapsed to the ground. The assassin turned to me, but before they could, our former advisor burst in with a guard squadron. The assassin still escaped, but despite that, I am thankful, really. Without the advisor and the guards, I'd have been just as dead as my mother and father, though I'd honestly give anything for them to be here now instead of me. But like I said, they highly recommended your services. How was it that you know them, might I ask? Ah, well, if you served under them when they were young, then you surely know what they were like. They were the nicest, kindest people in the whole world. The kingdom blossomed under their rule. Stephanish had never been a better pair of rulers before them. I know for a fact it won't have a better ruler after. But look at me saying all of this to you, and I don't even know if you want a position yet. So foolish. The responsibilities of your role won't be very surprising to you, I suspect. You are to advise me, give me counsel when I request it. And on top of that, Be a friend and a mentor to me, at least until I grow more comfortable in this position. I trust these are duties you would be able to perform. Wonderful! You will receive a generous salary in return for your services, and I will be making use of you almost immediately in replacing the position that emptied once my parents died. Do you think you're up for the test? Splendid! I truly am thankful to you for this. It would have been a true shame to waste more time waiting for yet another replacement to arrive. I don't dare go public with my new role until I have an advisor. You see, I am barely fit to stand on my own 2 feet. I hope you understand. But now I have a question for you. Those skills you displayed earlier, entering my throne room with only myself noticing, how did you acquire them? What's the story there? Ah, a question for a question. Well, I was able to notice you through skills of my own, you see. It was always my desire to one day become a member of the guard, or a soldier, rather than, well, what I am now. I was hoping my parents might have another child to take my place, but alas, they didn't before their passing. I trained so hard for my role, but it all seems for naught. So it goes. But now you, these skills, tell me about them. Well, obviously you were taught them, but how were you taught them? What was your motivation? Most advisors I know are scarcely able to climb a flight of stairs, let alone scale walls and cling to shadows like you did. Very well. If you are not yet comfortable with revealing this information, I won't press you too much. I could just command you, make that my first royal decree instead. But I don't think that would be the best way to begin our relationship. And I do hope we become friends someday. Yes, I hope that very much. But for now, you must be tired, not only from your journey, but from hearing me talk so much. We already have chambers prepared for you. They belong to our former advisor, of course, and they more than suit your needs. Your duties shall begin tomorrow, my friend. Until then, I hope you sleep well and are prepared for the coming days ahead.